So, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I have done. This is my gold generation machine. I looked on YouTube and I saw that people had made some forms of this. I looked on Terraria's wiki, and oops, I can't get up. There we go. I looked on Terraria's wiki, and all I saw was something to the effect of 1.4 gold per minute per statue, or something like that. And I knew I could do better than that, especially with the 1.2 update and having 6 different color wires. And so I did some math, and I found out that with a half second hard cap rate on spawning per statue, that bet I could spawn per input 2 times a second, which means 12 times a second maximum efficiency per statue. Okay, 12 times a second per statue times 6 statues is 72 spawns a second. That's a decent amount, especially when you consider these are jellyfish statues, so 1 out of every 100 spawns is going to be a jellyfish necklace, which means I get a jellyfish necklace on, I have a 72% chance of getting a jellyfish necklace every single second. Now, I made it super compact because I do not have a bird statue. I couldn't find one. I looked and looked and looked. I found the jellyfish statue, and then I used a little, Alt F4 trick to multiply it so I'd have enough of them. But like I said, this is not probably something you could ever do legitimately. I definitely did Alt F4 to kill my client and duplicate the items, but this is just a proof of concept that it can be done. I had to separate them. I had them right next to each other originally, but they were too close because there's also a spawn limit for closeness. Up to 3 can be right next to each other, and then there's a distance limiter on the spawn rate as well, that if there's more than that, it will not spawn inside of a certain range, so I had to move these statues a little bit further away. So that's why they're separated like this in groups of 3, but this way all 6 statues will spawn. And as you can tell, I have it set up for an engine. My particular engine I'm using is a bird engine. I put my little birdies in here. I had to capture them with a bug net because, like I said, I did not find a bird statue. But that's okay, because let me go ahead and show you the wiring. It's really, really compact. I didn't want to spread it out at all, and having super compact wiring like this would have been impossible with a bird engine. I wouldn't have been able to do it. So maybe I would have, but yeah, I probably would have been able to do it if I had a little bird statue here. Whatever. The way I did it is I actually made what I call my bird reclamation engine. Let me go ahead and show you. I come up, if I drop bird in here, okay? So let's say I take my blue jay and I drop him in here. You'll notice I only have 2 sets of pressure plates. The reason for that is I played around with the distance between the pressure plates and the birds. And I found out with a half-second spawn cap limit that this is the maximum efficiency. 6 tiles apart is the maximum efficiency because it's almost an exact half-second between each activation. Any more than that, and the activations are ignored. Any less than that, or excuse me, yeah, any faster than that, and they're ignored. Any slower than that, and you're just wasting time. You could have extra activations in there. So this is actually maximum efficient. As you can tell, with this one bird, I've already spawned multiple necklaces. Each one is worth more than 1 gold. As you can tell, they all have modifiers. Every one of them is worth like 1.2 gold on average. More like, technically speaking, 1.18, but it's a decent amount. Now, anyway, let me go ahead and put all my birds in here. I was going to do like a technical oops, looks like I have my door on one. Ha! Where'd my other birdies go? I was going to do like a technical put them all in at one time, set a timer, do it for a minute to prove what I'm about to claim. But you already saw by the video title that what I'm claiming is ridiculous. So, as you can tell, it's spawning necklaces rather quickly. Roughly one every second on average. There's a lot of lava here, and the idea behind that is to kill the extra stuff it makes, the extra banners and the extra glow sticks, because I didn't need all that junk. So, that's not going to work. Deposit. All I need is... Oh, and as you can tell, this is obviously pre-hard mode and all that jazz, because I don't like making a game too difficult, and I did this for proof of concept. But I've only been playing on this server for maybe 3 days? 4 days? Something like that? That door's gonna get really annoying. Anyway, so here's my bird reclamation. This is the way I do it. It's only been running for what? A minute? Maybe? 2 minutes? Stop it. Get out of here. Okay. So I come up here, and I click on this. Okay. It basically lets the birdies out. Sometimes they don't want to come. You got to click it a couple of times. And I just recapture all my birds. Okay. So, you see what I have in my inventory. Before I get too close to this stuff and accidentally pick it up. Let me go ahead and drop the gold that it's made so far. And show you guys what is possible. Okay. Oopsie. Now I've already made in that 1.5 minutes more than I can fit in my inventory. And keeping in mind, that's almost 50 gold right there. Now, unfortunately, I don't have an NPC up here yet. I haven't played around with my housing situation enough, but proof of concept. Let me go ahead and sell all of this so you can see how much money it makes. Now, it doesn't kill the jellyfish banners because they're slightly taller than the glow sticks. But oopsie. I'm still picking them up. Okay, I think I got them all. Besides this one over here. And as soon as I sell this, you'll be able to see what my total amount of money was for that amount of time. And eventually I'll do something more mathematical, run it for an exact amount of time, and then sell it and find out what it is. Okay, 64 gold. 64 gold, 40 silver. In whatever that was. That was just a little over a minute, I suppose. I didn't time it. We'll find out in a second. Anyway, totally doable. You just need to find one jellyfish statue, essentially. Find one jellyfish statue, and then go ahead and do like I did. I just set up a server on my laptop and then logged in with my desktop. Picked it up, saved it, and then dropped it, and then hit Alt F4, which in effect saves the item in both your inventory and the world, because the world keeps running, but you kill the login session you're on, and then you just log back on, restart the game, log back on, and suddenly it's in your inventory, but it's also in the world, and you go ahead and do that as many times as you need statues for. I overkilled on it because I hadn't looked at all the limiters and the spawn rates and all that kind of stuff. I think I made like 120 statues. It was pretty ridiculous. But anyways, that is minus that little hacking part. Everything else I did legit. But anyway, that's how you do it. You'll need 6 statues, whether you duplicate them or you actually find them all on multiple worlds, because you know you can do that too if you really want to take the time to search through a bunch of worlds. And yeah. So anyway, I didn't tell you the final number But according to my math, and according to some rough tests that I've done, I'm earning about 2.5 plat per 5. Roughly 50 gold a minute. So that comes out to just over 30 plat per hour, or about 31 plat per hour. Now, it would be way more efficient if I had a shopkeeper up here that I could just sell to, and I wouldn't have to move. That would be nice, and that's what I'm working on. I'm going to go ahead and put this little house thing right here in the middle, and then destroy one of the NPC houses down here and give it a day or two while the server's up, and hopefully he'll relocate, because I don't think I have a queen or a king statue to teleport him up here. But basically that's it. That, and I keep looking for a bird statue so then I can actually have a real engine. But my little reclamation thing works. I can stop it and get my bird back. Anywho, it can be done. Proof of concept, it can be done. So go ahead and make money.